Okay, a couple of videos I'm going to do for you about the Eroad ELD. When you first get in your truck, you're going to see this right here, just the green light. There is no on or off button. There is no reset button. It's sitting there acting like it's asleep until you crank up your truck. And when you do, it's going to come to life. And what you're going to do is you're going to pick your name, which is always going to be at the top if you're the last one to drive your truck. So here I am, R. Brown, and I'm going to go ahead and pick that. PIN number is going to be the same number you have for your fuel PIN number. And after you put it in, it's going to say hello to whoever you are. Did the pre-trip, so we're going to go to on duty because you signed off yesterday or last night, whatever. You're going to go to on duty. What are you doing on duty right now? Well, we did pre-trip. Let's go get that logged in. And there's your clocks. Alright, I'm going to go down here to vehicle, and we're going to go to inspect. I'll show you how to do the fuel and everything this evening. What inspection are you doing? We did the pre-trip. Pre-trip for 320. Yep, that's my truck. It'll be the same, you know, your truck number. There's no EOBR this thing has to look for because it's hardwired in, which is pretty neat. Any defects on the 320? Negative. And you're good to go ahead and start your day. You can leave this thing right here, and once you get going, it'll swap over to your clock. It's going to start counting down to when you need to take your break. You'll have a 2-hour window. And we'll show you that later on. Like I say, you don't have to go back to this. You can leave it where it was, and once you get going, it'll go to your clock. Be right back. All right, when you come in on Monday morning, you didn't work Saturday and Sunday, or you didn't work Sunday, show you how to do your logs for both of those days. So we're going to go into logs. Here's today. I need to go back. I'm sorry, my bad. Go back to logs. Need to go back, use that button. Sunday I want to certify, and what it's going to do, it's going to give you any days that are not certified yet. All right, 21st, 22nd, that'll be Saturday and Sunday. So I'm going to mark these. I'm trying to watch through my phone, so. If you can't get one to work, you can usually do that, select all. One thing they got a problem with is the sensitivity of the screen. But anyway, all right, so it checked all of them, because I did that, and I unchecked 23rd because that's the date, and I can't certify it yet. Anyway, so I got those two checked. Go to continue, certify, agree, and there you are. And then it's going to go back to your logs. You don't have to do anything. I mean, once you start moving again, it's going to go back to your time, your countdown clock. But anyway, that's how you do your logs for like a weekend. Alright, I'm at Vulcan, Notasoga. For my first load, I'm going to get some 810s. And my clock, once I left the yard or started moving in the yard, they say around 5 miles an hour it's going to swap over to your countdown clock. Sometimes it's a little bit more. Anyway, let me get backed up. Sorry for the camera messing around. I only got 2 hands, you know. Let me get backed up and show you something. Okay. Once you stop, you're going to have this green D come up. D is for driving, okay? Being as there's no loader around here right now, I'm probably going to have to wait a little bit. Well, instead of burning my driving time, I'm going to go over here and click that, and I'm going to go on duty, not driving. And right now, I'm just going to put waiting, okay? So that's going to stop my driving clock. What I'll do once I get loaded and get off the scales and everything, get my paperwork ready, I'll go back, I'll go to on duty, getting loaded. You know, either way, just, you know, you're going to break it up 2 times, waiting. You know, if I got here and the loader man was ready for me, I wouldn't even do anything. I just leave it on driving and go ahead and get loaded, go across the scale, then I'll stop doing my paperwork, and then I'll go to on duty, you know, whatever, waiting, whatever, or loaded, and then I go ahead and do my paperwork. And I'll show you how to do the the logging in your shipping information, your bill of lading after I get loaded. Might be here for a while, so I'm going to say bye for now. Bye. All right, I just got loaded, and I'm going to go to the scales, but once I get going, it's going to automatically go off of on duty, not driving, to driving. Right now, I done got up to about 10 miles an hour. Like I said, they say it's supposed to change around 5 miles an hour. It hadn't done it yet, but it's going to, probably before I get to the scale. There we go. And now it's going back. Now it goes back to my driving time. So we'll change that once I get my ticket and get down there in the area where we do our paperwork. Be right back. Alright, got my ticket from Miss Jaggy. Go down here and check out my truck, do my paperwork and stuff like that. Okay, I'll stop, and that's going to change, give me a choice to do something. I'm going to get there, I'm going to go back to on duty, not driving. And this time I'm going to say load, okay? Whatever, either way, you know, you can do whichever way you want to do it. You can do loading when you're waiting to get loaded or whatever. And then do waiting down here. Either way, whatever what you're wanting to do is stop your driving clock. Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna do that. All right, now I'm going to. I guess I need to put this thing in neutral right quick. I'm gonna do my shipping. I'm gonna do my bill of lading. Gonna do that. We're gonna do add document. Go over here to the numbers. Let me grab my ticket. Anyway, you're gonna put your numbers in here. This thing ain't as sensitive as it needs to be. Sometimes you have to push buttons more than once. By the way, I'm pushing these buttons by looking through my phone at the camera. Anyway, all right, we got the bill of lading in there. We're gonna add that. You don't really have to do anything else at this point. You can start driving and it's gonna automatically go back to your driving clock. Be right back. Okay, I'm fixing to unload, so I'm gonna go over here to my status, go to on duty, and unload. That's all I gotta do. It'll go back to driving when I start going again. Alright, I'm taking my 30-minute break. Probably could go ahead and go now, but I always wait for it to hit 31 before I start taking off, and you don't have to do anything. Once your 30 minutes is up, wait till the truck can drive and go. I'm pulling out of Jack's here in, Silicaca? Childebergs, whatever. Yeah, y'all know where I am. But once you get going, it automatically goes back to your driving clock. How cool is that? Alright, pulling into the store here at halfway point. On my way to Tuscaloosa. And as soon as I stop, I'll be able to go over here and click on that. Go from driving to on duty, not driving. And let's see, what do we want to put on here? Nothing, unload, waiting. You can either hit other or you can just hit skip if you want to. If you want to put exactly what you're doing, click on the other. And I'm just going to say snack. Snack. It's hard to do when I'm trying to watch this. Alright, we got snack in there. Add that. Okay. So it'll sit like that until I get back and take off. Once I take off again, it's going to automatically go back to driving by itself. Alright, going on break. As you can see, I pretty much got down to the wire, but finally got to eating establishment. Anyway, going on break. Go up to your little icon right there. Alright, and we're going to choose off duty. What are we going off duty for? Rest break, whatever. We want a 30-minute break. And it's going to start counting down. Alright, getting back in the truck after a break. And the screen's going to turn off every time you turn your motor off anyway. Is Rick Brown still driving? Yes, he is. And it's going to go back over to your clocks. You're still off. So I'm going to push that, see how much more time I got left. Hey, I've already been 32 minutes. Okay, you really don't have to do anything at this point. You don't have to go over here and mash and then get your clocks back up to go back to driving. All you got to do is just put it in gear and take off. Alright, fixing to get fuel. Gonna go over here to icon again. Click that. We're going to go on duty and we're going to get fuel. We got fuel, so we're going to go down here to vehicle. It's going to do that for a couple of seconds. Don't know why, but it does it. It don't take this long to come out of that. Alright. We are going to go to fuel again, and I got 77.9 gallons. Enter. And then we'll do our post. Alright, we fueled up, backed up in our spot doing the post trip. Show you how to do that. Go to on duty, go to post trip. Now we're going to go down to vehicle again. Just got to do its little thing again. Inspect. What inspection are you doing? We're doing post trip. Post trip inspection, your truck number. Are there any defects on 320? Negative. That's how you do your post trip. Alright, now I'm going to go off duty and log out. So let's go here. We're also going to certify our log for the day. Off duty. Go down here and click off duty again. We're going to look at our logs right quick. Bring up our log for today. By the way, you can back up and look at your logs throughout the past 7 days, whatever. Okay. These arrows. Let's get back to today. Okay. Uncertified. Okay. I've gone up to off duty. Now I need to certify it. This button right here if everything looks good to you. Alright. Not ready, or do you agree? Well, we're going to agree. Alright. Got that done. Now it's going to flip back over. But we can go back over this way. Back off the logs. And to go ahead and log off. Log off your thing. That way can't nobody come in behind you and get in right quick. So this is me. I am going to log out. And that's it. And it'll turn off when you turn the motor off.